All right, Google just released its biggest update in 20 years. There's lots of changes, lots of positive changes. They are coming after ChatGPT. I'm going to go through all of the changes today. We're going to talk through each one of these changes, and I'm going to show you what is happening so you know. Let's go. They just released this yesterday, so we're still learning more about this, but the changes are pretty big. The biggest change is they've updated search with Gemini 3.5 Flash. So the search bar is now a big search bar. It expands with the information. So if you have just a basic search, it's going to recognize that and it's going to show you the normal search results with the AI overview. If you give it an extensive prompt, it's going to expand out, as you can see, recognize that it's an extensive prompt and switch to the AI mode. So if I go to Google here and I search for, like, say if I just put in like a prompt here, here's like a huge prompt. This is for to basically find high search intent LLM phrases if you're trying to get your company recognized in AI overviews and AI search. So it's basically just doing that research. So now it knows once I hit it that this is a full prompt. That's not even giving me the normal search results. It's actually recognizing that this is a prompt and it's going to work at it like it's a prompt. So then I can basically give it information. It's basically asking for my brand. So I'm going to give it this company that I use for SEO and to monitor LLM citations, which is Arvo. So then it's going to give me the phrases to use and the prompts to use for LLMs. And then it's going to give me some resources here to the left. So this is the difference. It's recognizing it and expanding out. If I go to all, this is going to be more like the traditional search where it's going to have the AI overview and then the search queries here. So that's a pretty big change. Number one. Number two is search agents. So basically you can create, customize, and manage multiple AI agents for your many tasks right in search. So they're basically making search interactive, just like Claude or ChatGPT, where you can do stuff all in one place. The other thing that they're adding is agentic coding in search, which means that you can code and do different things and visualize how your search is interacting. Like, so you can assemble components like interactive visuals, tables, graphs, simulations in real time with agentic search, agentic coding in search, which is pretty cool. So a lot of opportunity there to be able to build that out and play with it. And then they're expanding personal intelligence in search, so you can connect Gmail, Google Photos, Google Calendar. So it's kind of like what Codex is doing and Claude is doing, where you can connect external apps and connectors. So basically you're using your AI is interacting with these other apps. So it's a more holistic approach. So pretty cool. Again, this just rolled out. So a lot of this stuff has not even been tested yet, but the biggest, I think, is going to be the expansion out when you're doing prompts and interacting with this just like a normal AI and not having to go and switch to ChatGPT or switch to Claude for different things and bigger search prompts. This is changing how people, AI is changing how people search anyways. They're naturally writing longer prompts and they're naturally being more specific because they know they're going to get better search results that way. So this is kind of tailoring to that. Now, if you're a company that wants to show up, that wants to be able to show up in Google AI overviews and get cited here and get cited in LLMs, Arvo can help you with that, just like I mentioned earlier. And this is what I use to be able to monitor that. So if you go in here to the growth tab, they have a whole suite of SEO tools to kind of help you out. So the one thing that they have is brand monitor. So this is where you can monitor your website, your business, how it's doing. So you can enter the prompts. That actually what I just did, that prompt here will give you the prompts to actually write inside of here to monitor, and it monitors how you're showing up in the AIs. It monitors the sentiment. Are people talking trash? Is it a good place to be? And you can change the prompts, add as many prompts as you want, which is really cool. The other thing that they added is the backlink exchange, and this is kind of next level. Is you can add your website in here and automatically get backlinks. So this is pretty new. There's a pool of people, of thousands of users that are using this software, and basically it pulls out links that apply to your business and puts them in the content that's created, because this is a SEO blog writer that uses your brand assets to create content. So really awesome stuff, but that's how I'm using it. And it's more important than ever to get cited in these AI modes, in AI citations. When people are searching for your brand or your business, or they have questions, you want to show up here in the AI overviews, and you want to get cited here. So this is a really cool way to be able to do that. So I just wanted to mention that. It kind of pairs nicely like a fine wine with some cheese. Arvo pairs nicely with SEO and the changes going on with Google. It's a nice tool to be able to continue to get cited. But that is it. Hopefully that helps you out as far as the recent changes with Google. They are slow to the party, but just kind of like Apple, they're usually slow to the party, but when they do come to the party, they knock it out of the park. They rage, and they do things very, very well. So this is just the next step in that phase. If you want more SEO help, more SEO tips, automation tips, check out this next video. I'll be back soon with some more good stuff for you guys.